29 of the bootcamp, checking in with you guys. I think it's like what, the second, no, third, yeah, third check-in with you guys. Yeah, hopefully, I feel like you guys should know at least a good amount on how to mix your song. Right, I went over noise, EQ, compressors, even like the complicated stuff like multi-band compressor. We got like the reverb and delay, which I showed you guys how to sidechain on there. Sidechain is something that's a little bit confusing for some people. I know when I first started making music, it was definitely confusing. But I think the reason why it's confusing is because you don't have the habit of like knowing how to sidechain. But once you get it, like understanding routing and what plugins you can sidechain and like how to do it in your DAW, it's like the easiest thing ever. It's like you don't even have to, not even something complicated, it's not something that you gotta like get good at. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that you just gotta know how to do it. Which that's why I didn't spend too much time on it. But I did explain it to you guys. But hopefully, I seen like from day one, and like I know like about the boot camp, my theory I was right. Some episodes have like a lot more views than other episodes. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it does make sense, but it doesn't make sense because watch it in order. So it should be like a gradual number going down. No spikes, but there is spikes that I saw like, some people watching for like the DAW one and the other ones. So it makes sense like some people are probably like finding it through their search. But if you're coming across this video, most likely you didn't get this on your search. You probably got it on your recommendation feed. If it is, hopefully you watch all the other previous episodes of the bootcamp. If not, go watch day one. And then you guys should know what to do when you guys get back here. So hopefully everything been doing good with you guys, Now is the moment to ask y'all questions, check in on me. I'm not sure if you guys noticed throughout other videos, the bootcamp, especially like the last couple, I think 10 episodes, something like that. My voice been sounding like weird. If you guys don't notice, then that's good. But to at least me, my voice has been acting weird recently. I have no idea why. I think the only thing I can think of is two things. Is some reason recently at night, I'm like coughing up and like stuff like that. Like coughing. I feel like all the coughing throughout the days and whatnot. Like my throat is like broken. Not broken, but like damaged. And then like I'm recording videos every day. I'm being like loud on these videos and whatnot. And like I'm doing like other stuff that has to use my voice, like music. To be honest, I haven't even been able to make music recently either. Because like I use like my voice a lot. Like my voice gets really croaky, raspy, like super quick. Like I have to like basically like cough, clear my throat. And then like it might be good for like a couple seconds and then it's bad again. So it's not that good to be honest. But that's still no excuse to come up here through for the camp. You feel me? No excuses. And so it feels good to make it this far. Tomorrow's gonna be like day 30. So that's literally half of the boot camp done. That's right, a little secret. That's 60 days. Just gonna give you guys to know how long this is gonna go for. I decided 60 days. I have some of it like planned out. I don't exactly know what yet. Everything in mind, like memorized of what everything's gonna be throughout the rest of the 30 days. But I do know that like there's one more thing that we gotta talk about, like mastering, like tutorial wise, like that's the type of stuff. The rest is like you guys gonna see me actually make a song, like maybe like how to export your music, how to get it uploaded, like what it's like to be an artist. So like all the earlier stuff, like how to get your audio sounding good. Make sure like we haven't gotten there yet, but we're gonna get to like how to get it outside of the DAW. Obviously, in our case, it's FL Studio, but hopefully, at least one person that's not using FL Studio is still watching the bootcamp. I think it'd be really cool to see you guys still dedicated, locked in, not making excuses just because you don't have FL Studio. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, most of it now heading up for the rest of the episodes, pretty much it's not really much how to make your music sound good, but more so what you should do as an artist. What are some things that you can look at, like what distributor, what are some things you should be doing as an artist, if that makes sense. and then also like how to make money, like how to make this actual business as a music artist and stuff related to music within this boot camp, which I think a lot of you guys are most likely gonna be interested on that. Since it's all fun and games until you make the money, the bread, the cheese, the cheddar. So that being said, thank you guys for making it this far. I appreciate it so much. Tomorrow we're gonna be making a song. Hopefully my voice doesn't die midway. If it is, I already gave you guys a fair warning. Alright, guys can check out my other music. I think I do have a video of like closing session. So if you guys want to see a little early, that's not part of the boot camp, but you can still see it anyways, So just check it out. With that being said, there's no limits to what you can do. Lock in. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.